Morning, Mr. Kiley.
I yield to the chair.
Mr. Kiley, the chair of the Judiciary Committee.
Oh, to the chair of the Judiciary Committee.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Kiley.
Thank the gentleman for yielding. Ms. Clarke, who's Ava Edel?
Chairman, that is not a name that I'm familiar with.
Well, I'll try to familiarize you with her. She's an 87-year-old pro-life advocate who survived a communist concentration camp in Yugoslavia after World War II that you guys have charged under the FACE Act for praying and singing in front of an abortion clinic.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Congress Every Day. In today's video, we're diving into a heated exchange in the Judiciary Committee. Jim Jordan grilled Kristen Clarke, a top DOJ official, over a lawsuit against Elon Musk's SpaceX. From pro-life advocacy to claims of discrimination, this hearing had it all. Stick around as I break down the key points. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. All right, let's kick things off with Jim Jordan questioning Kristen Clarke. Jordan went after Clarke about the DOJ.
Is that the best use of the Justice Department's time and energy?
As noted, the FACE Act is a law that this body passed in response to efforts to obstruct access to reproductive health clinics, threats of violence, acts of violence. We follow the facts and apply the law without fear or favor, Chairman.
Really? I think we've heard a lot of that today about how if you're pro-life, you get the full treatment. Just ask Ava Edel, 87-year-old concentration camp survivor. But if you're on the other side, after the Dobbs decision, it's a different issue. In spite of what you've said, that you apply it equally across the board. How about your decision to file a lawsuit against SpaceX? Can you talk to me about that?
Yes, Chairman.
Let me ask it this way first. Did Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter have anything to do with the Justice Department's decision to file that lawsuit against SpaceX?
The investigation into SpaceX was open during the last administration, and we filed an administrative action under the Immigration and Nationality Act, an important law passed by this body with bipartisan support and signed into law by President Reagan.
So what are you alleging that SpaceX did wrong?
About the DOJ's actions regarding SpaceX. He also brought up other important issues. Jordan questioned why the DOJ was focusing on SpaceX's hiring practices. It wasn't just a simple back and forth. Jordan really dug in. Jordan raised the case of Ava Edel, an 87-year-old pro-life advocate charged under the FACE Act. Edel was charged for praying and singing outside an abortion clinic. Jordan questioned whether the DOJ was misdirecting its resources.
In this case, we allege that the company is not compliant with the anti-discrimination provisions of the Immigration and Nationality Act. This is a law that has been—
Who are they discriminating against?
Here they are discriminating against people who have received refugee and asylum status by our federal courts under the INA.
They're discriminating against refugees and asylum seekers, is that right?
No, Chairman, against people who have received refugee status and asylum status by our federal courts and who enjoy equal standing under federal law to U.S. citizens and naturalized citizens. The law requires equal treatment of these individuals.
And you're saying that SpaceX did not hire, is that appropriate, did not hire enough refugees or people who've been granted asylum? Is that what you're asserting in the lawsuit?
And that they discourage those people from applying for any job, whether it's for a custodial position, office clerk, someone who works in a kitchen facility, all the way up through engineering.
So you're suing, I just want to cut to the chase. You're suing SpaceX because they hired too many Americans.
It seems like he's asking the DOJ to reconsider their priorities. The DOJ is suing SpaceX, alleging they weren't hiring enough refugees or asylum seekers. Jordan pressed Clarke on whether this lawsuit was politically motivated. Was this lawsuit connected to Musk's purchase of Twitter? Clarke responded that the investigation began during the last administration. Jordan wasn't convinced, suggesting the timing seemed suspicious. Another key point was national security. SpaceX works on sensitive projects, prioritizing U.S. citizens for security reasons. Clarke acknowledged this
Too many
concern.
Americans, too many citizens,
This,
not enough people who are refugees or people who've been granted asylum.
this investigation.
And you
was
waited to
opened-
sue. This investigation started 3 years ago. I know the facts.
Last
It started 3 years
administration.
ago. And yet you bring the lawsuit after Mr. Musk purchases Twitter, now X. Is that right?
We apply the laws that this body gave us without fear or favor.
And Mr. Musk, his assertion is that they're dealing with national security type information at SpaceX, and that's why he's even posted this before you brought the lawsuit. He said this. That's why they focus on hiring people who have a green card or are American citizens. And you guys say this is something we need to go after SpaceX because they're not hiring enough Americans, and we need to charge Ava Edel, 87-year-old concentration camp survivor. That's what the Justice Department and the Biden administration needs to do. But oh, by the way, we don't know anything about Missouri v. Biden. We didn't weigh in on the issue where a governor of a state told the citizens, they're American citizens, you cannot exercise your Second Amendment rights contrary to the law, contrary to what the Supreme Court has said.
This concern, but the lawsuit was still filed. Jordan accused the DOJ's Civil Rights Division of being politically motivated. He questioned the timing of the lawsuit and pointed out inconsistencies in how the DOJ handles other legal matters. Is the DOJ really applying the law impartially, or are they playing politics? From Ava Edel's FACE Act case to the SpaceX lawsuit, tensions are high. What do you think about all of this? Do you think the DOJ's actions are politically motivated, or are they just doing their job? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analyses. Until next time, thanks for watching.